Let's get this shit popping. We got Virginia Tech at home, and they are not doing so hot this year. So we are hoping that we can get a good dub. See if we can get a look at some folks. Oh, it looks like old D Max in there.
Welcome to Mount Pleasant, Michigan, and the home of the Central Michigan Chippewas, and it looks as if we are due for a full house as we have a terrific game in store. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Central Michigan Chippewas. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Chippewas will put total leather to crank us up.
Boomer.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense is on the field for the first time today. And all eyes on this man as he takes the field. The defense knows they're going to try to throw him the football, and it probably won't matter, guys.
Oh, but the defense, Reese, will be locked in. He will see double coverage. They will know where he's at on every single snap, Jesse, or else you will get beat quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He's one of the few receivers in the country, guys, where if it's man coverage, he's open, zone coverage, he's open. If he's double covered, he's open. Throw that guy the ball.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Well, it's a nice-looking throw right there, and I'll tell you what, for Hokie quarterbacks in the past, it's not all about just hurting you with their legs. Michael Vick could kill you throwing the football. Tyrod Taylor could do it. How about this name? Jim Drunkenmiller. You could just see him right now, dotting an 18-yard dig.
Good Lord, he just speed boost past 2 guys.
They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
I've never seen that happen before. Damn. We may not have an answer for that dude.
Looking to go up top on first down. The throw. Got a man. It's Freeman. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The Hokies have moved it inside the 20. They want to run it left here. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the change for a first down.
On every.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Going up top on first down. He's got it on the run. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Looking to throw for it. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Perfect timing to call that pass play. It's 3rd and short down here in the red zone. Everybody in the stadium expecting you to run the football, and if you don't get it, maybe you kick a field goal, maybe you go for it on 4th. You don't have to worry about that now because of the pass.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Chippewas offense will go to work for the first time. And I think we're going to see plenty of big plays, especially when you have a couple guys who can spin the beam like these dudes, Jesse.
These are two guys that can reach every corner of the field. Every throw is at their disposal. We're expecting these offenses to go up and down the field.
Yeah, and it's just got to be so fun to play skill positions for these quarterbacks. Like, you're always open. He's going to throw it a lot.
Got a lot of running room. And they don't drag him.
Why don't you block
down
8?
He gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. He'll toss it. And they'll shove him out of bounds.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand why backside block wasn't there.
Like, the run, they want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it a little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Block.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for it all. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. And the Chippewas moving quickly to the line. To the ground. He's got it again.
That is not happening.
That's not a huge game. Those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a 4th quarter game.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
On the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Really, really nice football play. Man, I got to understand option football. I got to play my responsibility, make sure that I know what I'm doing. Look at the linebacker. Great job doing that. Staying patient, getting to the quarterback, making the big tackle.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's O'Neal. Fires to the middle.
No, where was...
That pass intercepted. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call to get the INT.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Looking for a gap. It's Freeman. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The run from the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Feeling some heat. Might be looking to run. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And the Hokies will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Power football with the run. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered out.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. They'll leave it with him. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it out to the 25.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy running back too, right? Because you can throw it to him on
third
down
made me
or
so
hand
mad.
it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
Why are we double teaming so hard on that nose tackle? Come on now.
Yeah,
He should be able to block that.
You run the RPOs, you just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run the option. Now the toss.
Can we block?
To stay on his feet. They'll finally make the
Damn, y'all.
That option was executed to perfection.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
This might
The
be here.
Chippewas are moving quickly down the field. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Still on his feet at the 45. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Quick pass
Get
on
up
the jet
and
motion.
block, y'all.
He's there to make the stop.
God, this is
They
pissing
threw it
me
in
off.
reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Man, offenses are getting really creative in the way they run their counter plays now. They pull different guys. They pull a guard. They pull a tackle. They pull a guard and a tackle. So really keeping the defenses off balance. You can't just key on wherever the tight end is. You got to realize they can show you one thing and come back with another.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, they pick it up.
Yeah, you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Oh, no, we're running it to the wrong guy. I don't know if I even like it. No one tried though.
Motion from the offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. That's still a successful play.
They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Touchdown,
and to the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Chips. Getting set for the point after. Splits the uprights. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
Just not.
Fielded in the end zone, it's
Really
Brooks. He's brought down to the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Play a game like that before.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Offense at an empty set. Looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Adams. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to...
All right, coaching. We're going to depth charts for a moment. We are going to I'll switch that around for this.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Right back to the well. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. And the Chippewas racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air. It's O'Neal. Throws to the
no.
Fires into traffic. Off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not
back
a great start
further
for this
to the
quarterback.
left,
2
man.
interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, 2 biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those 2 things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Lets it fly.
Touchdown.
Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Hokies.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take
I don't
the lead. You want to get that
understand
momentum
how
on your side, and they
got
do
hurt
it.
so
They
bad
finish
right
it with
there.
the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Inside 10 seconds to go, and the half clock reads 9. It is 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Mount Pleasant today, and welcome into the halftime update. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
And the Hokies will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job
We
by
don't
the kickoff
want
team.
block.
Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop
Our
him at
bigger
the 16.
problem.
Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. A A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one is taking care of the football.
It just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only
Get
2
on your
plays.
horse,
That's really
man.
what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. It's caught. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. They're going to run it. And he'll pick up
to
1.
block.
It brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't. I'm running out of plays to call because we just don't want to block.
Got a little work done. First to the line. Fast motion from the pass. The defense wouldn't.
Good job on the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Getting blocked.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put 1 mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. It's a draw. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great salesman. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
You can tell this is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a first down? It's just really hard to stop from a defensive perspective.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
They'll give it to the back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Kansas State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there and the Little Apple behind them, I'm kind of... They're trailing by just 4 to the Red Hawks of Miami. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. The Chippewas want to pick up the tempo. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Complete to the right. And he's running in the open. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Chippewas. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes courtesy of an explosive play in the passing game from 60 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get 1st downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up 1st downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work?
The Hokies will line it up on 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. He keeps throwing it like this for the Hokies, and the defense will have to sleep with one eye open.
And the defense is going to have to grip those pillows tight, because when a QB gets going and spinning it with the ability to run the football too and the diversity of this offense, it can be tough, and the Hokies fans will be excited.
Fires to the big fella. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end.
And tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting 1st downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds. They get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's going to take off. Nifty little scamper on this
Armstrong, come over and make a play on that motherfucker.
No question.
Damn, son.
The ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through three.
Golly, we're playing the pass. Come over and hit somebody, dude. You got nobody in your zone.
Somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter.
Son of a bitch, man. Who's motherfucker?
First down to start the drive after the break. They'll run it from the gun. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down.
No. No.
They gave him the limp leg, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
How is that possible?
When you start to get the red zone and the field shrinks, who needs...
He just ran behind him.
The long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, explode through, getting a long touchdown.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
24, Central Michigan, 14.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
We just don't
Didn't
want to block
find any
nobody.
crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The RPO fired complete to the left. At the 40, there he goes. He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Line getting set on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
It's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They're trying to get to it.
Oh.
Well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the offense falls on the ball, but they'll
When it
still
rains,
have
it
to give
pours.
it
You
up.
can't
They're
throw
short
3
of the
picks in the
down.
first half, man.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Be really nice.
He was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start. Touchdown, Hokies! And they take it in.
We just got physical in a lot of this, dude. I mean, we just getting bullied.
It looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
Yeah, I mean, who would have thought?
I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive.
Can anyone catch him?
No backside blocking. No backside. Like, we refuse to fucking block in this game.
Defense really needs to be
I mean, it's impressive how fucking bad we're blocking.
At all times.
My word,
They
man.
have got to know if this guy has the ball because he is dangerous in space.
Pocket starts to collapse. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life
Get
so
upfield.
hard on this offense.
Nope.
And he'll
Run out of
step
bounds.
across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And they'll
He had
bring him
plenty
down,
of
but not
space. I don't know.
before he picks up the
And he
first
threw a
down.
dart,
And the
so I don't
Chippewas headed
understand
quickly
why.
to the line. From the red zone, looking for a space. And he's got it! Touchdown, Central Michigan!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they take another look at the play with the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little
Trying to
update
think
on
if I
what
should
else
go
is
ahead and try
happening
an
in
onside
college
kick
football
it.
this weekend. Texas State has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change.
See if we can get a stop real quick. Hey, he
Rolling the
just
dice to bring
demolished.
it out of the end zone.
Would it be
and
too
not
much
work
to
out
get
as he stopped at the 13. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The give and tick.
Oh, my
tick, tick,
God.
Tick, 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 tick. Finally run out of bounds, but he has
We're
his
getting
offense
manhandled
rolling
out
with a
here.
first down.
It's got to be tough right now on defense. You need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able to do that in the 4th quarter. You've been giving up points. You just gave up a touchdown in the last drive. You need a turnover. You need to do something right now to stop this momentum.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
I don't understand,
Man, when I can run
man.
the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Quarterback run.
And the Hokies will have a first down.
Damn it, dude. We just cannot. We refuse.
He'll keep it himself. And
I can't dare quarterback get fucking tired.
No pickup at all on that play. Quick timeout called by the defense.
I mean, we're laying licks on this moron, and he's just running around with the ball.
Second down here, and maybe
Come on,
they've
man.
got
Cuff
time
that
to get
motherfucker
one
up.
more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Movement here from the tight end. Out of the gun to give to the back. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Hokies line up to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. First down for this offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
We're not blocking. We're not getting fucking blocking.
27.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good.
Hey,
and then it's
come
all right
on.
to the catch, so
Damn.
pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, the problem for this offense now, late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively,
Lost one deep down the right side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Some early movement along the offensive
fuck are we
line,
doing?
and they'll walk it back.
We're playing at home,
The officials
man.
offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense comes out for what almost certainly will be its final drive late in the 4th quarter. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
and I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive in that time? They just can't come up with a completion.
I just don't get it, man.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. To the air, it's O'Neal trying to get to it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wideout. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Blast
Nope,
it
we
as he
get
lets
hit
it go.
on the third of fucking football.
Knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? but certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of
single
different
incompletion.
statistics. I know we tend to overcomplicate
What y'all think about
college
that?
football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have
Yeah,
penalties.
okay, we
You do
can't
those
turn the ball
things,
over,
David, and
but
it'll
not a
beat you
single
every time.
incompletion.
That's the difference between
They don't
winning and losing.
miss
It's the
on the
small
single
things.
pass the whole
Find those
game.
things
Come
that
on,
you
man.
need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do
Like,
well.
whatever,
let's do
dude.
those. Let's do more of
That's
those
so
things more
fucking
consistently.
stupid, bro.
That's going to do it for us from
I
the
mean-
airport.
That's so irritating. Our best plays get called back. I mean, come on, bro. Whatever, dude. This shit's so stupid. I fucking hate this stuff. Like, come on, man. Make it make sense. Oh, yeah. And we're gonna be unranked for the most part. Whatever. That just, God, that fires me up. Man, that really fires me up, dude. Mm-mm-mm. 14 of 14 on passing. Must be cool, man. For 172 yards. Must be cool. And then they get a 3rd and 15 rushing touchdown. I mean, just absolute joke. I mean, it's just a joke, man. Like, again, the interceptions were fine. Like, they were just mistakes. But, like, come on, man. You don't get to... I don't understand, like, them compounding it on top of you. It's like, all right, I get it. I already made a mistake. So, like, if they score on the drive or something like that happens, that's fine. Whatever. But then to double down on shit and them not ever have an incomplete pass, they don't turn the ball over, they don't turn the ball over a single time, you know, we get penalties and stuff while we're moving the ball and everything. It's just like, okay, well, now this is ridiculous. So it's just frustrating. That's part of the game. So, I do not have time to play another one tonight, so we will have to play number 3, NC State, probably this weekend, because I have to go to Savannah tomorrow and back all in one day. So, y'all have fun, enjoy it, the week is advanced, play your games when you can, and we will see you down the road.